All right, welcome back, Dr. Stevers, Dr. Steve Music, coming at you live, aka pre-recorded, from a slanty recording device. This like iPhone holder is not very level. But hey, you know what? Sometimes we get a little slanted and cross-eyed in life, and so let's celebrate that for a little bit. So a little slanty, but coming at you for another Behind Dr. Steve's Music version 4 or 5. This song being Losing Myself or Losing You. Now this was another song that I had written during the 50 days, 50 song melee that was a highly productive creative moment. And it was written about wanting to pursue romance and how for a lot of people, especially like commitment phobes and such, there's this tight rope walking dance that we can sometimes do where we know that if we get in a relationship and we risk that desire to become one, right, in a relationship, that dyad, that we are now one, right, we're in this relationship together, that in the pursuit of doing that, then you actually lose some elements of yourself. And so there's this tug of war between being completely and releasing completely in love in that relationship versus being in solitude, maintaining your sense of independence and all those qualities of your identity. And so that's what this song is about, losing myself or losing you, and which I think is very prophetic in a lot of different relationships, because that's what people can sometimes fear when they enter into a new relationship. And so I wrote about it. And me being an individual that doesn't really engage in a whole lot of romantic relationships because I value my independence so much, I value my freedom so much, I value my identity and my ability to pick up and go and do and be whatever I want, whenever I want, wherever I want at any given time, this rings very true for me. So that's the catalyst of losing myself or losing you. Now, the song itself is an easy song, all right, as they all are, if you've been picking that up. This is E. Sorry. A. E. And D. Then back to A to round it out. And that's basically on repeat. On repeat the entire song. So it's a really easy song to play. And then I throw in, I don't know what these are, but just by throwing in a little note here on the bottom, I don't know if you could see me doing that, but the high E, so an A doesn't really, doesn't cover the high E string, but notice that difference? Without the high E, with. And the other chords work that way too. So you have the E. Notice that difference there. And the D can also do the same. So it adds this little additional texture over top that A, E, and D. That adds a little element to it other than just rolling through the same chords without any real variation to that. So I thought that was kind of a nice touch in this particular song too. The recording of it, as you'll find if you listen to it on Apple or Spotify or Amazon Music, or when DistroKid uploads it to YouTube with my permission, you'll notice it's another very bare bones song, and I recorded it into my iPhone again. I'm just finding so much ease and efficiency in doing that. As I look at these songs as musical sketches, they're not these masterpieces where I have a ton of production behind them. I just like to get them out and then Excuse me. And then if anybody ever has like real interest in it, then, you know, maybe I can go into an actual studio and re-record and such. But right now I just like put them out as these little fireside sketches of the songs, and it's working out for me right now. So this was another 1-track laydown into my voice notes, over into GarageBand, reverb, ambient, mastered it in Lander, uploaded it to DistroKid, sent it out to the streaming services, and here we are. All right, so that's a little bit of a story behind Losing Myself or Losing You. Let me know if you have any comments. Are there other things that you would like to know about my process that I can speak to in the next video? I hope that each one of these offers something kind of interesting and unique than the other. Truth be told, there's not a lot of different elements to talk about when it comes to me writing my song. I mean, there's only one instrument, one voice, one track. But I'm happy to share anything that folks might find interesting or of value to you all in your own songwriting process. But without further ado, let's do a little Losing Myself or Losing You. Decade passes by since the last spark had been lit. Will the crackling of the fire scare a man a bit? Then the mind takes over quickly with its ego painted shield. Careful where you go, boy, it's best to stay concealed. Is that a dark storm on the horizon, or a bright sunrise at dawn? Do a step into the mystery, risk becoming one. Love don't live on a tarot card, it's hard to know just what is true. When you're standing at the crossroads, losing myself or losing you. Now the fearless hero knows, in the raging fiery field, ego and embrace can make a package deal. So perhaps the best solution is to simply be here now. Pay homage to the crossroads, feel the breath and take a bow. Is that a dark storm on the horizon, bright sunrise at dawn? Do a step into the mystery, risk becoming one. Love don't live on a tarot card, it's hard to know just what is true. When you're standing at the crossroads, losing myself or losing you. That a dark storm on the horizon, bright sunrise at dawn. Do a step into the mystery, risk becoming one. Love don't live on a tarot card, hard to know just what is true. When you're standing at the crossroads, losing myself or losing you. When you're standing at the crossroads, when you're standing at the crossroads, of losing myself or losing you. All right, so there you have it, losing myself or losing you, with a surprise duet from Marty, the Gray family dog. So from me and Marty, talk to you later. Signing off. Bye-bye.